Hello and welcome. I am the Scraptastic Crocheter and my name is Amanda. And as you can see, I have company today. All these cute owls. I'm gonna talk about these and some more stuff today that I finished recently and that is time for me to get rid of or part from. I'm not getting rid of it. I just have, like, these are made to order and they're moving out. So I want to talk about that. Like, what have I been doing and what have kept me so busy? I haven't been having a lot of time to post. So these are now finished. I have done a couple more before these ones. I started to make one in blue and yellow, and that one started all of it. That was a graduation gift. It's now gifted, and it was really warm welcomed at its new place, but it was really similar to this one. And I showed it to a couple of people, including my daughter, and she wanted a yellow one. This is not hers, but this is another yellow one. Hers is in her bed with her tucked in right now, so I couldn't get it so I could show you, but you might have seen it somewhere else in my videos or something. If not, it might show up in the future. So I had a blue one and a yellow one made, and I got a request to make a purple and a green one. So I did that. And then I had someone that wanted an owl, couldn't decide the color, and I had already made basically this family. So I got requested to make one of each. So now I have. But it kind of feels like this family wasn't complete. So I made a bonus one. So now we have the Happy Pride family of owls. So yeah, I did get to change the blue and yellow into a full blue because it just felt like it fit more to have them more like, you know, each and every one of them is a one color. And fun thing, one of these ones might, like, they will be hidden in the apartment to the person that requested me to make them, and one might be mounted on top of the robot vacuum cleaner. We've been talking about making some kind of skirt in a matching color to one of these owls that would cover the top of the vacuum cleaner. Not sure if it's actually a good idea, since I'm thinking, like, if an owl is sitting on top of it, the machine or the vacuum cleaner as it moves around, it might not be able to, like, get in underneath the couch or, you know, the bed and such. So I don't know if that's gonna work. We're gonna look into it, but I'll update you in what happens to that. It's a fun idea. Would you imagine seeing one of these, like, just walking around in your apartment? In this case, it has a cat to scare as well, so yeah, I don't know if the cat's gonna like that. It's gonna be fun. So when I done these, as you can see, they have all of these little tassels on the ears. I had a lot of scrap yarns left, so I took all the scrap yarns and I kind of made one big magic mysterious yarn ball and made a coaster. I'm not gonna say this is the most gorgeous thing I've ever seen. Yeah, I can't really say that. Not to my preference, I guess, but I thought it was just a fun idea to use up the scraps into this really colorful coaster, and that one's also gonna be going with these owls. So that's gonna be fun. Just an extra little thing. And you can really see some colors from each and every one of these. A little bit of red, a little bit of orange from this one. There's some purples, small lighter purples, and the blues and the greens and mostly yellows, but yeah, there's a bit of everyone. So that's that. Is this all I've done? No. I'm just gonna move these to the side a bit so that I can make room for what I have. Blue owls still want to be in here. So I have been a part of a project, and these will be shipped out tomorrow. We have this teal Asteria, gorgeous colors. You can't even see all of them in the frame here. This is going to a clothing designer from Sweden that studies and lives in England, and she's gonna make some type of clothing item out of this. If it's gonna be like a back piece of a cardigan, or I have no idea. It's gonna be really interesting to see what she's making out of it, but I'm loving the colors, and she picked out the yarn. Her color scheme is mermaids, so we have these gorgeous teals from dark to light, and we also have a big one in pink, from dark pink out to this light pink here, and they are a bit different. I use different hook sizes. This one I used a 3mm, and this one I used 2.5mm. So this one is a little bit more dense, a little more thick, and also I could squeeze in a little bit of an extra petal thing, so it's kind of more evened out all the way around. But that's also to like use up the last piece of yarn. So this is, you know, another type of shape compared to this one where you have the big peaks like these, and not the small in the middle type that I have there. And that's my own idea. This other part, like out till this one, is the pattern, and then that's my own addition. So this is a pattern. And also, since I use different hook sizes, they are a bit different in size. I don't know if you can actually tell. Let's see. Here we have original outer petal, and this one folds over it, and over here we have another one hidden. Maybe you can see it better if I switch places, since the pink one is bigger. Let's line them up slightly, see what we can figure out. Here we have that much of the pink showing, and about the same on the other side. So yeah, the difference 1/2 millimeter in hook size can make is actually quite interesting. 2.5mm, 3mm. Either way, both of them are stunning. I'm really looking forward to the rest of this project and what it will turn into. Look at these colors. And here you can really see the colors also. So these are similar to, I have another cake just here, so you can see what the cake looks like from the beginning. Not the same colorway, but it looks like this, you know, from a darker to a lighter. And this is a lighter combination than this. So this light here is not the same type of color like that. I was just checking earlier, and this one is more of a green color, and there's difference in shade, but yeah, I have made a mess out of that one, so we'll deal with that another time. So to go with these, I was also requested to make a square, my own choice size. I had a size to go for, or like a measurement, but I get to pick whatever I wanted to do. And I love the color, like I'm loving these colors as well, but I'm not really influenced by these colors in my own picking of color. So this is the back side of the square. You can see that it kind of would work with this theme. It would look really nice with these colors. But yeah, the front. So I made a little intricate, delicate square, and it's similar to this yarn. These are cotton yarns with the strands, the 4 strands not twisted together, and this one is actually the yarn twisted together. I had a little piece of scrap from a Sultan Deluxe, and these are regular Sultan cakes from Hobbii. So this is my contribution to the square of my choosing. and I'm really loving this color. And you might have seen me unbox this color recently without really knowing it, because I had a little bit of scrap left from a previous project, but now I have 2 more cakes that has this color in it, and I'm going to be using that soon. So you will see this color more in the future on my channel. But yeah, I'm really loving this. I started out to make this one just because I had made this before. The problem was, when I made this one, it was going to be the start of the blanket I made for my daughter, but I made an oopsie. And when I realized I'd made an oopsie, I'd already sewn in the yarn tail really nicely on this round, because this is a round where you're supposed to hide the yarn, or like cut and join, and then you join with back post, so you get this kind of ridge around here. And as you can see here, I have 4 clusters here, and it's only supposed to be 3. So I had to scrap this one, and I could have basically taken this one and made it into the square I'm gonna be sending off, but pink isn't really my thing. It didn't feel like me. This is definitely more me. Purple could have been an option, but I knew I had a little piece of this left, so I was like, I'm going for it. But it took me a while to figure out like what square is gonna be the type of square to represent me. I have some other squares that I've been like made in the past. This is a mosaic variation of a square, and I was like, should I do something like that? And I was like, I haven't done a lot of mosaic in a while, so maybe that is not the best representation of me. And this pattern, as you can see, I've done it before. This is actually the center square of the Whatcha-ma-call-it blanket, and I made it for my daughter in these colors. I have made it again in, or was it the, I think it was a, yeah, I don't remember, but like I've done it before and I'm planning to make more of them. So it was like, yeah, these are gorgeous. And the like 3D thing, it's just not a basic square, and I'm not just a basic girl, so I needed something extra. So this one, not this one, is going to be packaged up nicely together with these 2 Asterias mandalas. And yeah, I'm really interested to see what these are gonna turn into, because she's gonna make some type of clothing out of them, and then there's gonna be like a art show gallery type thing in Sweden, and she's probably gonna do something at her school in London as well. So it's just gonna be really fun to watch the journey, because these have made, yeah, like I loved working on them. Like the colors cheered me up. How can you not be happy about these really gorgeous colors? It's just awesome. I'm kind of like, I don't want to send them away, but I didn't make them for me, and I can definitely make them again. I know if I want to, you know, do the same colors, it's not hard at all. And as you saw, I have kind of a similar color here. I have one in the making for myself, and it is going from like dark teals, but it's going darker and darker out to black, and I'm like on the outer parts of it. So I could just finish that one and, you know, put it on the table in my living room as I intended to in the first place. It's just not there yet. I'm working on it. But yeah, so these need to be in her hand in about a week. So I'd say I had no problem with the deadline. The issue, like these were finished over a week ago, but the issue was this one, because this was like, we had a plan. I knew what I was doing. I was gonna do a pattern I'd done before, and you know, I had everything in that. And then it's like, oh, you get to do a square by your own choosing, your own colors, your own design, anything you want to like represent you and each of the people that is contributing, because it's kind of a team effort. A lot of crocheters are a part of this project to help out and make a clothing collection with a lot of crocheted items in it. So everyone is going to have a square, and that is going to be like an extra side project. She was talking about putting it together on the wall somehow, maybe a blanket, maybe just have them hanging, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what she does of that as well, but it's really going to be, it's going to be fun. It's going to be awesome. So yeah, it took me a while to actually decide what to do, and I decided. I made it today. Yeah, and now I just need to have it shipped. It took me a little bit to, I wouldn't say it took too long, but it was just, you know, when I had to figure out what to do, and then I had to find the yarn, because of course it wasn't where I thought it was in my scrap yarn box in my office. It was in the scrap yarn box in the living room. Yeah, you know. Fun times when you have yarn all over the place. But yeah, I've really enjoyed everything here. Like these projects, the colors. Can you see this? It's just gorgeous. And the owls. Oh my god, I don't want to see owls for a while now. I'm taking a break from owls for the unforeseeable future, I guess. And that one, yeah, not my proudest moment. It's, I don't know where to put everything, but yeah, it's there. So I hope you enjoyed this little, you know, me talking about finished items. And I've been kind of hiding, especially the owls, for a bit, because there is a possibility that the recipient might be peeking in, watching my videos and keeping an eye on my social medias. So yeah, they will be delivered this week, and most likely this video will go up after the delivery of those, just to be on the safe side, because I don't want to spoil the surprise. You know, this one is a total surprise. These is what we agreed on, and now all of a sudden there's a fifth member, and it just felt like it was needed. This little happy pride owl family. It's really cute. So if you enjoyed this, leave a thumbs up or a comment, anything really. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you are not subscribed, then feel free to consider subscribing. I just hope that you have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you back here soon. Thank you very, very much, and for me it's good night. Maybe it's good day for you. Thank you, and bye-bye.